Howdy, howdy, everybody, and welcome back. So I've been rolling through the months, and as you can see, we've got a couple more greenhouses. So we've been doing okay. Our our field with the poplar, it is growing just fine. We'll run by there right quick. Actually, might as well top the tank off as we're driving past the fuel depot. So But as I was saying, our poplar's been growing. We are getting close to fully grown. Yeah, I don't know, maybe not. Poplar gets a bit taller than that, but yeah, we are growing. Get Looks like we're going to get a pretty good yield bonus. So, but we've got a couple contracts pulled up. We've got cultivating on field one and spraying field nine. Field 9 is actually right next to us, and Field 1 is straight down at the end of this road on the right. So we're going to start doing that. We're going to get these contracts done. They're not big paying jobs, but it's something to work on while we're rolling through these months. So um, I've leased this cultivator. Uh, we're going to hold on to it. I mean, this truck can pull this cultivator just fine. So, let's see. All right, lavender harvested. All right. All right. Off to the races we go. And we are going to unlock the speed, just try to speed things up a bit. So, uh, we've had we had a game update came out today, and some of the things that were in the update, I am in most of it's I'm indifferent about. In all honesty, some things are um, fixes for things that I really haven't paid attention to. Don't tell me I'm stuck. All right. For whatever reason, my front weight got stuck, so we'll have to reset that and have it transported back to the cell yard. But but one of the changes that was made is as far as grass. I do a lot of silage because of what's good how cheap it is to get into doing it. Now, the thing with the silage or with grass is that uh, there's you actually get rewarded for. Oh, come you get rewarded for waiting for the second uh, or the third growth stage. So grass will now be fully grown after 3 months instead of 2 months. So that's going to hurt for doing silage and well anything grass related. It's going to hurt. It's going to make things um, so that you're getting less uh, harvest per year. So Something to keep in mind for you guys if you are looking at doing silage. Uh, it's still going to be profitable. It's just not going to be as profitable. You're not going to get as many harvests per year. So, just something to keep in mind. So, but I want to work at this. This is going to take me a while. Uh, Actually, what I might end up doing is I might go ahead and put a hired hand in this truck once I get the headlands finished, or at least the first lap of the headlands. And will I the spraying contract? I actually did borrow equipment on that one, so we have the equipment sitting at the yard for doing that job, and the equipment will just be returned as soon as we complete the contract. So, but that is something we got going. But another thing we did while working, we switched our greenhouses over to automatically selling. It just makes things easier for while rolling through the months. But and we do have, as you can see, we have the money in the account. We could go ahead and build another um, greenhouse if we wanted, but we've got some equipment that we are going to need to get come harvest time for our field. So we got to save up for that. We do have the money to buy it, but yeah, we got that going. So all right, let's finish this line and then I'll switch this over to a hired hand. All right, there he goes. All right. Typically speaking, uh, any kind of contracts that provide or they normally would provide the herbicide, uh, whatever fertilizer, whatever you're working. But for whatever reason, it looks like we're going to have to buy some. All right, herbicide. And we'll only buy one tote, see how far that gets us. And anything we have left over at the end, we're definitely going to save. Um, there's no point in giving it back since we're the ones paying for it. But yep. All right, steering assist. Thanks. Now, one of the changes, uh, there's something about automatically stopping when you get to the end of the line. I haven't really messed with it much, and I don't know where the settings are for it. So, that definitely did not just stop. Did not stop on its own. I had to stop it. since I went into the menu, it might have. Okay, let's see what it does when we come up toward the end of this field. I had to manually stop that. Alright, well, I'm going to keep working at this. It's going to take me a bit to get this finished, but we'll get her done. Alright, so we finished up the contract on this field. We actually ran out of the herbicide, but we had only bought the one tote. Um, we actually ran out right at when we were hitting 100% of completion. Now, with that being said, it's not 100% on the field. There's still a chunk that we did not get to. But we are, like I said, we did hit 100% completion, so I'm going to call it good. We'll just roll with it. So, and then on a side note, um, we had to switch cultivators. The cultivator I picked up, which was in cultivator category, it was this one. And for whatever reason, it was plowing, not cultivating. So we returned it, swapped it for this cultivator. This cultivator is smaller, but it actually is um, counting as cultivating. So I'm just going to let him run. It's going to take quite a while with the cultivator being as small as it is. Now, if we had bigger equipment, more powerful truck, everything, yeah, we could knock this out real quick. But we're limited with the equipment we have. Could we pick up something with more power? Yeah, we could. Uh, but for the time being, I am trying to stay as tight on the finances as we can until after our first harvest on our first field. So we're gonna let that keep going, let him keep going, and all right. So we're gonna collect on that, um, and let's take a look, see what other fields close to us um, have contracts available. That's a little ways away. Basically, with contracts, I am mainly trying to stay close to where we are. Um, and the reason, okay, here we go. Here's a perfect one. This contract is actually right across from the road from us. Uh, while we have a combine, we are going to have to get a header for doing the sunflowers. It's not that big of a deal, but let's go ahead and accept and back. All right. So let's grab a header for sunflowers and corn. We are going to lease now. Yes, it is. This header does cost more than what we're going to make off this contract. But if we do several contracts using that's corn or sunflowers, it's going to more than make up for it. So that is my plan. Now let's see. I want to drop this header that we currently have. Right there is good enough. All right. And off to the races we go. So I am going to have to figure out how I'm going to get my wagon trailer over here with my truck being used for cultivating. I don't have access to it at the moment. So I want to see if my forklift will pull the wagon over here. If it will, that'd be phenomenal. Because I don't see, does this? Oh, it does have a hitch on it, so I might just do that. So we're going to keep working at this. It's going to take a while to do, as they all do with when running small equipment. So I might touch base again once we're to the point where we're needing the wagon. So but otherwise, we'll get to work. All right. As you can see, we just end up grabbing the wagon trailer with the combine. We are going to put it over here on this corner, and that's just where we're going to set it. As you can see, we don't have very much room behind or between the combine and the wagon, but and we almost made one full lap. We were maybe maybe 10 liters shy of being able to complete this first lap. Let's find out how close we were. No, 27 liters. Okay, still. All right. So the reason why I went and just tied it or worked in mid row, it's going to leave us more room come the end of the field to make the turn. So that's the whole reason why I did that. That way we're less back and forth, a little bit easier. So but we'll keep working. I'll probably bring you guys back when we're finishing up both these contracts. So. All right, so we just finished our last lap on harvesting this field. We are going to just go ahead and use the combine and haul the wagon over to the deposit point. We will get a little bit of money off of this. I don't know how much. We'll find out when we get there. because we actually only have to turn in like 80% or something like that of the harvest, and the rest of it is ours. So when we drop it off, it's going to just give us our credit for it. So uh, our combine's pretty slow, so I'm not going to make you guys wait while I drive over there. So right back. All right, I believe this is the right spot. Hopefully it is. Yep. All right. Hey, we got an extra $21,000. I'm not going to complain. Every little bit helps. Now let's see if I can get myself out of here. Yeah, I tried hitting or getting to that drop point from multiple different directions, and finally got a way that I can get to it. But yeah, so we got that done. Um, our little Mercedes, he's still cranking along. Still sitting at 86%. I'm gonna have to jump over there and see what's going on. We'll just drop drop down in the ditch right here, and we'll tab over. I guess I'll be finished this up for him. So, I'll get this finished up, but I think I'm going to call this episode here. I want to say thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, leave a comment, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.